Hello, and today we are going to do a little yoga session for the heart. What do we have to say about the heart? It's a wonderful place. It's where we have our love and our compassion and our gratitude and our joy and all of those higher up there emotions that we're going to say are fantastic. They pretty much live here. So we're going to really touch our hearts today. So to start with, just find a comfortable position. However you're comfortable, do little movements just to kind of really get settled. And then close your eyes. And take a nice big deep breath in. Hold it at the top. And then just let it go with a sound. And again, nice big deep breath. Hold it in up at the top. And then just let it go with a sound. Let all of your day just kind of go out with your breath. And once again, nice big deep breath in. Hold it at the top. And then just let it go with a sound. And just breathe now and just become really present in your body, the weight of your body sitting. You can feel the clothes that are touching your skin, the hair that's touching your head, the hands that are touching somewhere. You can hear the different sounds, see the different colors and shadows behind your eyes, smell the different smells, the different tastes in your mouth. Just become really present to all of your sensations. And then you're gonna become really present to your emotions. What are your emotions at this moment? And then there's the blah, blah, blah in your head. And there's the talking in your head or the music or just the random thoughts that are coming and going. They're there. Just be present with them. And now find that place within yourself. That's the observator, the person that observes, the witness. That place, that consciousness within yourself that is never changing, that is always present. And who just watches the sensations go by, just watches the emotions go by, just watches the thoughts go by. And just really place your consciousness, your attention in that witness. So you're present, you're here, but there's nothing that's taking over. There isn't an emotion that suddenly becomes more important than the sensations or more important than the thoughts. There isn't a thought that suddenly becomes more important and takes you away from being in your body. So stay in that witness, stay in that presence, which is each breath, your in-breath and your out-breath. And if you see that you get lost in one of those other things, if you get lost in the thinking, get lost in the emotion, you even get lost maybe in a pain somewhere in your body, just come back to your breath and always use your breath as this reminder of presence, as this reminder of witness, as this reminder of consciousness here and now. And just breathe. And then with your eyes still closed, you're just going to put your hands together and you're just going to rub your hands together. Just rub your hands together, get your hands really hot. Rub, 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 rub. Keep going, keep rubbing. Feel that heat building up. And then just let go, feel that tingling sensation in your hands. And just bring your hands to your heart. Just bring your hands to your heart and feel the heat, maybe. Feel the tingling, maybe. If you don't, it's not a problem at all. Just breathe and just really now bring your attention to your heart. And just have the intention of opening your heart to the love, the joy, the compassion, the gratitude that is always there, that is always present. Just have this intention to open and to accept the love, to accept the joy, to accept the compassion and the gratitude. And go ahead and keep feeling your heart. And we're going to start breathing with our heart. So you're going to breathe in through your heart. Imagine that the air is really passing through your heart. So you're going to breathe out, the air is passing through your heart. And just remember or think of someone who really gives you that wonderful big open heart feeling. Or maybe it's an animal. Maybe it's, you see a dog running towards you. If dogs are okay, if dogs scare you, don't think of a dog. Maybe it's a baby smiling or laughing. That just brings this openness to your heart, this feeling of love. Maybe it's a tree or a place in nature. Just think, remember, imagine whatever it is that brings you this sensation of really love and openness, a heart that's nice and open. And just start to feel that vibration, that tingling in your heart as you breathe with your heart. And when you start to feel that vibration, you start to feel that tingling, just let go of the memory, let go of the image. But because you let go of the memory, you let go of the image, you let go of the thought, it doesn't mean that the feeling isn't still there. So that feeling is still in your heart. And we're just going to breathe now that feeling. And we're going to breathe for a count of 5 and out for a count of 5 without pausing in between. So go ahead and breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. In and out. In, out. In, breathe in the love, the sensation of love. Breathe out the sensation of love, gratitude. Breathe in that sensation of love and compassion and joy. And breathe out that sensation of love, compassion, joy. Just keep breathing in and breathing out and just letting those feelings, those tinglings, those vibrations, breathe in. Just start to get bigger, start to fill up your heart even more. Breathe out. In, out. And keep having that intention to open to the love. Out. And each breath, those vibrations get bigger. In, you start to feel them fill your whole body. Out. In. Out. In, those vibrations are getting even stronger, even bigger. Out. And they're starting to even fill up that space around your body. In. Out. So even that space around your body is starting to vibrate with that tingling of love. In. Out. In. Out. Just keep breathing in that love, that compassion, that joy, that gratitude, opening. Out, opening with each breath to even more love, even more joy. In, out. And last time, take a nice big deep breath in. And just breathe out. Really let your chest vibrate, your throat vibrate with the sound. And just relax your hands. Feel that heart, that center. Maybe open a little bit more than it was before. Maybe a little bit more tingly, more vibrations. And go ahead and just come down into child's pose. So we're just going to start in child's pose. With your knees open, your toes touching, and just come down, your hands in front with your palms up towards the sky. And just breathe in, really let your forehead sink down into the ground. Keep your hands up towards the sky and just keep feeling the middle of your palms, maybe the vibration in the middle of your palms. And the middle of your palms are connected to your heart. So just with your head down, just feel that with your palms up, you have your heart open. Your heart open to receive. So just breathe here. Letting your forehead really relax down into the ground. Feeling your back fill with air as you breathe in, feeling the back of your heart open up as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, just feeling safe. Safe in your body. Safe in this moment. Your nervous system relaxed. Keep breathing. Feeling the tingling in your palms. Now take a nice big deep breath in. And then breathe out, turn your hands to the ground and come on up to all fours. We're going to open our knees to our hips, our hands underneath our shoulders with the fingers nice and wide. Pushing the hands down into the ground, we're going to breathe in and just arch your back. And breathe out and round. And breathe in, arch your back. And breathe out and round. Breathe in, arch your back. Feel how you're opening up your heart, opening your heart to the world. And breathe out, you're just kind of coming back and just holding your heart to yourself. Breathe in, arch your back, opening up. And coming back and just making sure your heart feels secure, supported. One more time, breathing in, opening. And breathing out, supporting, rounding your back. Come back to a flat back. And we're going to breathe in, open up the left arm towards the sky. And breathe out, we're going to bring that arm underneath the right arm and lay onto your shoulder. And you can walk that right arm up over your head. Just breathe. And then come back up to all fours. Breathe in, arch your back, open up. Breathe out, round, and caress your heart. Come back to a flat back. We're going to breathe in, open up the right arm towards the sky. And breathe out, bring that arm underneath your left arm. Just lay on your shoulder and breathe. If you want, walk that left arm up over your head. Just feel how you're gently twisting the heart, massaging the heart with each twist, with each breath. Come back up to all fours. Take a nice deep breath in, arch the back, and round. Come back to a flat back. We're going to turn our toes and we're going to push up into down dog. So you can always bicycle your feet for that first down dog. Move your hips. And then just bring your heels towards the ground. If they don't touch the ground, it's not a problem. If you feel like your weight is coming onto your hands or onto your wrists, really bend the knees to keep pushing the chest back towards the thighs. Bend your knees, walk your hands to your feet. And we're just going to cross our hands behind our back and let the arms fall over our head. And if you want, you can start to straighten the legs a little bit. Relax your neck. Breathe through your belly. And then bring your hands back down. Just straighten those legs up a little bit more. And bend your knees and come back into all fours. And we're going to breathe in, arch the back, open the heart. Round, caress the heart. Breathe in, arch the back. And breathe out, round. Come back to a flat back. We're going to breathe in, bring that right leg up. And breathe out, bring your foot in between your hands. We're going to bring our hips down towards the ground. Breathe here, feel stable in your feet, rooted down into the ground. And then just go ahead and breathe up and bring your hands into a lotus mudra. So you have your pinky and your thumb touching, and it's like you're opening up a flower in your hands. The rest of your fingers are petals. And just bring this in front of your heart. Breathe and just really connect your heart into your palms. So to really feel like you're holding your heart in your palms. Breathe. Feel the sensations. And we're going to breathe in and we're going to open up our hands, open up our palms, open the arms up like we're presenting our heart to the world. Breathe in. And then breathe out. You're coming back to your heart. You're bringing your hips back over your knee, lifting up your right toes, and then bringing your heart forward again, like you're presenting your heart. Breathe in, come down, and open up your arms. And breathe out, come back through your heart. Bring your hips over your knees, lift your toes, and present. And breathe in and open. Here's what you have. All of this love you have to show the world. Breathe out, coming back, and you're being really humble and presenting it. Giving your heart up. Breathe in and open. And last time, breathe out and present. Now this time, just breathe in and bring your hands down. And we're going to straighten that spine. And then breathe out and just round your heart up towards the sky. Round your back up towards the sky. Breathe in, you're straightening the spine out. And breathe out and round. Maybe it doesn't round so much, it's not a problem. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in, you're going to bring your knee back up over your ankle. And we're going to turn this left leg in. So it's like we're in a half warrior. We're going to re-bring our hands to our hearts, open up in lotus mudra. And breathe in, open the arms up. You're just turning your palms towards the sky, receiving the world. Really surrendering, being open. And then turn your palms down, bring your right arm to your thigh. And we're just gonna bring our arm up over our head and then circle back. Breathe in, bring your arm up overhead, circle back. And your arm up overhead and circle back. Bring your arm up towards your ear and just now pull between your fingers, your underarm, your hips. And breathe in, come back to half warrior. We're gonna straighten this right leg out now. You can lift up the toes. Bring that right arm down to your thigh. Bring the left arm up and just bend towards the right. Breathe. And breathe back in. Bend the knee. And we're gonna bring the arms down inside the foot. So turn back to a lunge position. Your hands are on the inside of the foot. You can walk that right foot out a little bit more. And then just really let your hips sink down into the ground. As you're opening up your spinal column, opening up your collarbones. If this is your position, rest here. If you can come down to your forearms, come down to your forearms. And breathe. Just keep pushing those hips down, opening your collarbone. Bring your hands back to the ground, bring your foot back into the middle. And now we're gonna let the hips sink down again and breathe in, open your arms up towards the sky. And breathe out and do a circle. Breathe in, open up towards the sky. Out, circle. In, up towards the sky. Out, circle, and cross your fingers behind your back. Pull your arms and your hands down towards your heel. Open up your chest. And breathe. Kind of lift that heart up a little bit more towards the sky. And then go ahead and bring your hands down. Come back into all fours. And go ahead and you're gonna lower your chest and your chin. And then straighten your legs, come onto your belly. We're gonna put our hands near our ribs, roll the shoulders back, and breathe in and push up into serpent. And when you breathe out, really breathe out with a sound. And come back down. And breathe in, come on up. And as you breathe out with a sound. And last time, breathe in, come on up. And breathe out. Pause here, just breathe. Feel your connection with the earth. And then we're gonna push back up into all fours. And go ahead and breathe in and arch your back, open up your heart. And breathe out and just caress your heart, cuddle your heart as you round your back. Breathe in, open up and shine. And breathe out and just cuddle your heart. Last time, breathe in, open. And breathe out, round. Come back to a flat back. Breathe in, lift up that left leg. And breathe out, bring that foot in between your hands. Let your hips sink down. Really feel that you're really rooted into the ground. You have a nice base. And then we're going to breathe in, come, bring the torso up, and you're going to bring your hands back into this lotus mudra. So your fingers are opening like petals, your pinky and your thumb. You're feeling the inside of your palm, which is vibrating, which is holding your heart. Breathe in here. And breathe out. You're going to bring your hips back over your knees. Lift up those left foots and bring your hands forward like you're humbly offering your heart. Breathe in and open. Come back forward and let your heart shine. And come back to your heart. Breathe out. Come back. Humbly offer. Breathe in and open and receive. And breathe out and offer your heart. And breathe in and receive. Last time, breathe out, open. And breathe in, receive. And then bring your hands down to the ground. Straighten that leg, bring the toes up. And we're going to breathe in and just straighten the back, open the collarbones. And breathe out and around. Breathe in, straighten, open. And breathe out and round. And breathe in, straight and open. And breathe out and round. You're then going to straighten that leg back up. Bend the knee back up, and we're going to turn that right foot back and come into a half warrior two. With your palms open towards the sky. Feel your base. And then come back to that lotus position with your hands at your heart. Connect your heart with the palms of your hands. Breathe. And on your next out breath, just open. Open your heart. Relax your shoulders. Open your arms. Just feel that opening in your heart, that you're starting to actually inhabit all of this space around you with your heart. And then bend that left arm down to the left leg. Bring the right arm up. And just do a circle. Breathe out. Breathe in, bring that arm up. And circle. Breathe in and up. And breathe out and circle. Now breathe in and up and just hold your arm here. Keep pushing that left hip forward, the right hip back, opening up your whole side body. Come back to half warrior two and straighten that left leg out. Bring the left arm down, the right arm up, and just once again, bend towards your left, opening up that side body. Breathe in, bend the knee. We're going to circle back down. Bring your hands to the inside of your foot. Turn that right leg back. You can walk your left leg a little bit more towards the outside if you want. And just let your hips sink down again. Breathe. If this is your final point, just pause here. Absolutely no problem. If you can come down to your forearms, come down to your forearms. And just keep opening up. Opening up your hips. Opening up your chest. Breathing through your heart. Come back to all fours. Bring that foot in between the hands. Bring the hips forward. Bring the torso up. The hands at the heart. And spray up. Breathe in and breathe out, circle. Breathe in and up. Breathe out and circle. Breathe in and up. Breathe out and circle. Cross your hands behind your back. Pull the arms straight. Lift that heart up. Keep bringing your coccyx, your last vertebrae, down, lifting up your pubic bone and lifting that heart, bending really at your shoulder blades. And then come on back down into all fours. Bring your chest, your chin down to the ground. And then slide onto your belly. Turn your toes, bring your hands a little bit further down towards your ribs. Roll your shoulders back, and this time we're gonna go into up dog. So breathe in and come into up dog. Lift your pelvis off the ground. And breathe out. And breathe in and up. And out. And last time, breathe in and up. And out. Pause here. Come back into all fours. You're going to keep your hips over your knees and walk your hands forward. Fingertips are still really wide open. And you're just going to breathe in and breathe out and just let the heart start to melt towards the ground. You can either put the chin on the ground or the forehead. Feel your underarms, which are rolling out towards the outside. Always, whenever the forehead touches the ground, if your forehead is on the ground, really feel your forehead melting down into the ground, all of the blood rushing to that forward part of your brain, calming your nervous system down. And then we're just gonna slowly lower down our forearms and straighten out our legs and come into Sphinx. So you have your arms, you have your elbows underneath your shoulders. We're really pushing our pubic bone down into the ground. We're lifting up through the belly button, lifting up through the heart. Pushing that heart forward and up. Don't lift up your head to squeeze your neck. Keep your chin down and breathe. Relax your jaw. And keep breathing through your heart, really. Each breath, you're feeling those sensations of love and joy and compassion in your heart. And gratitude, thankfulness. You are alive, you are breathing, you have this body to move around with. Ah, so thankful. And then go ahead and breathe out and just bring your arms to your sides. Turn your head. Just feel your belly pushing against the ground as you breathe in, relaxing as you breathe out. And go ahead and we're gonna slide this right knee up. Slide your right knee up. And with our right hand, we're going to push our right hand on the ground. We're going to lift up the chest. We're going to bring this left hand underneath. And then we're just going to start to put our right hand on our heart, and we're just going to start to turn our heart up towards the sky. If you can eventually have both of your shoulder blades on the ground, have both of your shoulder blades on the ground. If you can't, that is not at all a problem. Just keep opening up. If the knee comes up, the knee comes up, that is okay. Keep breathing with your belly. And then we're gonna roll back, and this time we're gonna roll back. We're gonna straighten our right leg, and we're gonna roll back, and we're gonna be on our left arm. So you're just kind of gonna bring your weight onto your left arm. And breathe here. And then come back to center, and we're gonna slide that left knee up. Bring that right arm underneath. And then with your left hand on your heart, you're just gonna start to bring your heart up towards the sky. If you can bring both of your shoulder blades down to the ground, go ahead. If you can't, it's not a problem. If your knee comes up, your knee comes up. Just go to wherever you can go. Breathe with your belly. And then you're just gonna roll back, and you're gonna bring your weight onto that right arm. And then bring your arm back to your sides, turn your head the other way, and just let your body really feel that you're connected with the ground. And then go ahead and turn onto your back. And just bend your knees. We're gonna push our feet into the ground and lift up the pelvis, the belly, the ribs, the chest. Cross your hands underneath your butt. Roll your shoulders underneath your back. And just keep pushing up with your feet to lift your hips up, to lift your chest up. Breathe. Relax your jaw. And then relax your hands, your arms, come back down each vertebrae. If you can, we're gonna go ahead and go up into shoulder stand. If you can't do shoulder stand, don't worry about it. You can just lift your legs up into the air. Just pause here. Otherwise, you're gonna bring your hands down to the ground. Rock your hips up. Bring your toes up. Then breathe here. If you can, bring your toes behind your head. Bring your toes behind your head. And then slowly come down vertebrae by vertebrae. Bend your knees. Bring your hands under your hips. And we're going to lift up into fish pose. So bring your chest up, let your head fall back, and then bring the top of your head towards the ground, but without putting weight. Open up your throat. Open up your throat so that your heart can sing. And then slowly come back down. You can hug your knees into your chest, circle your knees, do whatever it feels good for your back, for your sacrum, a little massage. And then lower your legs. Lower your arms, palms up towards the sky. Really relax your legs. You can shake and shift a little bit so that really you're relaxing all of your body. And breathe. And just feel your feet relax. Your legs relax. Your hips. Your pelvis. Your sacrum, your whole back relaxes. Your belly, your diaphragm, your ribs. Relax your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your fingers. Relax your throat, your neck, your jaw, your tongue, your cheeks, your ears, your eyes. Relax your forehead, your head. Just breathe in and relax your whole body. Feel your whole body fill with air. And then it just relaxes and melts down, down, down into the ground. Your whole body melts down into the ground. Nothing to do, nothing to think about. Just breathing. Letting your body completely relax, completely melt. Breathe with your skin and relax your skin. Breathe with your connective tissue and relax. Breathe with your veins, your muscles, and relax. Breathe with your nerves, with your sexual organs, all of the organs in your belly, with your lungs, your heart, your brain. Breathe into all of your bones and relax. Breathe into all of your glands and relax. Breathe into all of your cells, all of your atoms. And just relax, let go. Breathe into the space around your body and relax. And bring your attention to your first chakra, your perineum. Just bring your attention to that first chakra, to your perineum. And just have this intention to open. To open at your highest good. And when you feel that first chakra, your perineum, also start to open that space around it. Bring your attention to the space around it. And keep opening. Opening to exactly where you need to open at this moment. And bring your attention to your second chakra, below your belly button, and your sacrum, your sexual organs. And just have this intention to open to your highest good. And then bring your attention even to the space around this second chakra. And just keep opening with each breath to exactly where you need to be. Bring your attention to your third chakra, to your solar plexus. And just have an intention to open to your highest good. And then just even bring your attention to the space around and keep opening with your breath. Bring your attention to your heart chakra in the center of your chest. And then breathe in and just have that intention to open this heart chakra to its highest good, to where you need to be. And even bring your attention to the space around and just keep opening. Bring your attention to your fifth chakra, your throat. And just have an intention to open to your highest good. And then even bring your attention to the space around your throat, around that chakra. And just keep opening to where you need to be, perfectly balanced. Bring your attention to your sixth chakra, your third eye, in between your eyebrows and a little bit up. And just have an intention to open to perfect balance, to your highest balance. And then even bring your attention to the space around and just keep opening with each breath. Bring your attention to your seventh chakra, the top of your head. And just have an intention to open to perfect balance, to your highest good. And then just even bring your attention to the space around and just keep breathing and opening. And breathe. And now just have an intention to just Open your chakras to perfect balance, to perfect harmony. And then just breathe out, and there's absolutely nothing you need to do. Just breathe. And the wisdom of your body, the wisdom of your breath is going to bring you into perfect harmony, perfect balance. So just breathe, relax. Just be present here and now. Absolutely nothing to do, absolutely nothing to control. Your intention is set in the wisdom of your body, the wisdom of your breath brings you into perfect harmony, perfect balance, perfect health, clarity with each breath. And take a nice deep breath in. And wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Bend your knees and just roll onto your side and just curl up. And really give yourself a nice cuddle, a nice moment of, you're here, you're completely with yourself. Really nice moment of love, completely present with you. Completely present with you. You can ask yourself at this moment, what do I need? What do I really, really need to feel balanced, to feel safe, to feel loved? And just let an image or a sound or an idea, not even really an idea, an image or a sound or a feeling come to you, and you'll know what you need. And then just go ahead with your eyes closed, come to a seated position. Come back to your heart. But you shouldn't even need to come back to your heart. It's always there. It's always there. It's always beating. So there's nothing to come back to. You just need to bring your attention, your presence. So whenever you bring your attention, your presence to this heart, feel how the love, the joy, the compassion, the thankfulness, the gratitude, it's always there. You're never empty. You're never missing from that. That's always there. You just need to bring your attention to your heart and feel that heart vibrating. And feel that love that just courses through you always. And there's so much of that love coursing through you. There's so much of that energy that you can even give that energy. Let that energy open towards other hearts. So all of the other people who are doing the yoga with you tonight, your heart is opening and sharing love with them. All of the other people who have hearts, each breath, you're giving and receiving love. Your heart is open always. You just need to bring your attention there and just feel that sharing, feel that connection. Your heart is always connected with yourself and with others. So just breathe that love, that giving and receiving. Feel your heart beating with all of the other hearts on this planet. Feel your heart beating love and compassion and joy and peace and thankfulness. And that you can just let that wave come out from your heart and vibrate to the rest of the world, to the rest of the beings, to the rest of the atoms. And then take a nice big deep breath in. And and open your eyes. And thank you very much. Have a fantastic day, night, wherever you are.